Hi guys, my name is Dari and welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you my latest spring makes. I am aware that it's the middle of May, and summer is soon approaching in a month. But I'm a slow sewer, as you already know, so I have to be ahead of the game. And the way I do that is by trying to sow the season before, towards the end of the season, of course. But I tried to sow for the new season at the end of the prior season, if that makes any sense. So we're still in spring, but I actually have knocked out a few of my spring sowing plans. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you today. I'm going to start off with the Adrian blouse, which is right here. So you can see that. And this one was interesting because the pattern, for one, it's made for a person with a size B cup. I'm not a size B cup, so I had to look for a tutorial on how to do a full bust adjustment for a dartless blouse. So I did find one that I thought was great, and it actually worked. Um, the pattern was still pretty fitted, but like I didn't feel that there was any pulling on my chest area. Like I felt like the pattern fit nicely in my chest area. And I actually have made two. This one was my toile, or my muslin. I actually had purchased this fabric in Mexico, and I had no idea what to do with this fabric. I had thought originally to make like a maxi dress, but because I had plenty of it, I had about 3 meters because over there it's in meters, and I had plenty of it. I thought it would be great to make a maxi dress out of it, but the material was a little weird, so I just thought it best to just use it as a test fabric for, like a muslin. So in this case, that's what I did. I actually made a size large, but the large was very small. I don't want to say very small. It was just too fitted for me. The large was actually what I was supposed to wear, but it was just too fitted for me because the pattern calls for quite a bit of negative ease. So keep that in mind if you do make the Adrian blouse by Friday Pattern Co. But this one I made in a size extra large, and actually this one turned out pretty nice. So I made it in the extra large with the full bust adjustment. In the pattern, or in the instructions rather, the designer does include her way of making a full bust adjustment, but I didn't want to have to stretch out the sides. So I just made it using the tutorial that I told you guys about just a minute ago. But basically, this, originally was a little bit longer, but I ended up cutting it a little shorter, so it's a bit cropped. But it really is cute. I love it. My sister was even like, "Why don't you make me a shirt like that?" So it turned out really nice. So I really love it. I actually ended up making this shirt. So I'll just give you a little bit of a preview. Not a preview. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. But this is the actual fabric I wanted to make that pattern out of, the Adrian blouse out of, and I absolutely love it. I have received quite a few compliments. I even went to this store, it's a sewing shop in Leesburg, Virginia, and the owner of the shop was like, she basically said it was cute. So she was like, "I know that pattern." But so anyway, I'm very happy with it. Just know that you may have to do some kind of a full bust adjustment if you're above a B cup. But overall, very nice. I would make it again. Okay, so the second pattern I want to share with you is McCall's M8097. You'll recall that I've made this before. I made this in 2021. It was a pattern that I made for Minerva, actually, because I'm a Minerva ambassador, and I made a pattern for them, or a garment rather for them, for their blog. But I really liked the pattern so much that I wanted to make another. And this time I made view A, which is the short skirt. And I did make it in the size 20, and I'll say that I'm very, very happy with the results of this. In fact, I actually made a tutorial, so I'll put a card up in the corner for you guys to check out the tutorial that I made of this. But it's on my channel, so if you want to make a pattern like this for spring right now or for summer next month, definitely check it out. I love it. I think it turned out really beautiful. I did add a few inches to it because I just didn't want this to be a mini skirt. So this length actually does hit my knees now, but I had to add about 3 inches, I believe, to both this upper flounce and the bottom piece as well. But it has an elastic waist, and I just love that because, I mean, you know, some of us fluctuate in weight, so this particular one fits me very nicely. But if I was to lose more weight, I don't know so much, but you could always tighten the elastic. You could always fix that if you need to. But anyway, I really love this. This fabric I also got from, where did I get this fabric? I got this from StyleMaker Fabrics. And then I forgot to tell you about this fabric here. I got this at Joann's. So, and it was a dried, double brush knit. So I really love double brush knit. And this one is like, if I remember, it's a rayon or challis. Can't remember exactly if it was what type of fabric, but it feels kind of like a challis, to be honest. But anyway, very happy with this one. So moving on to this skirt pattern. As you can see behind me or right next to me, there's a wrap skirt here on the dress form. And actually, this is the M8259. I cut out the size large in this one. Originally, I cut out the extra large because I had gained weight, you know, last year. And I just thought that to play it safe, I would go ahead and cut out the extra large just to see. And I found it a little bit too big. So I went ahead and sized down to a large. And I will say that it fits me beautifully now. So you can see this dress form it's in my size. So I adjusted it to fit my size. So the skirt fits nicely, as you can see. So it's really, really nice. But I will say that this fabric, I originally got this at Joann's and I absolutely loved it. However, I didn't realize I didn't have enough for view B. I wanted to make view B, but I ended up making view C because I had enough for view C, which is a longer skirt, but because view B requires the flounce, I didn't have enough. So unfortunately, I had to figure out something else. And also, I didn't want to make anything else with this skirt. I wanted to make, with this fabric, I wanted to make a skirt. I wanted to make a wrap skirt out of it. So I just kind of stuck with the plan. I just had to make an adjustment, of course, to pick a new version, a new view. But I think it looks really nice. It looks beautiful. It turned out really beautiful. I just really wish that I would have had a wrap skirt with a flounce. So I feel like I still want to add that to my closet. So I'm going to have to look for like another fabric. I don't think I have anything in my stash that I could use to kind of make up for it. So I'm going to have to probably buy something in the next few months. But I still have plans to make a skirt with a flounce. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the last thing I made is this dress right here. As you can see, it's pretty long, so it's not gonna fit in the video. This is the Love Notions Willow dress, and I was really excited to make it because I really have been wanting a wrap dress, or a faux wrap dress in this case, with like a flat, like a flared type sleeve. And the Willow on the Love Notions website does have quite a few sleeve options, quite a few options even for the bust. You can have one that's gathered on the side. You can adjust even the coverage for your chest. And I'm going to tell you that I cut the size large. I think it was large. I'll have to double check that. But I cut what was supposed to be my size based on the D cup. And I'm just going to tell you that there's quite a bit of negative ease with this. So I would probably recommend that you go up a size just to make sure that it fits you. Don't get me wrong, this fits me, but it's very snug and I just don't really like the way it looks around my chest. So I feel like I want to make this again, but I want to make it in a size bigger next time. And also the wrap, the faux wrap, I think next time I'm going to make the one with the gathered option. Like I really want it to kind of gather up on the side, and that way it doesn't look so strange on my chest. I don't know, this really landed on one of my boobs, like literally right there. I kind of like it to go a little bit under so that you don't see that line through the fabric that, you know, goes over it, but for whatever reason it did show and I didn't like it. So, and also I bought this fabric at Joann's and it's a double brush knit. And I really love double brush knit to begin with, but I didn't know my colors at that time. Like my actual colors are blues, black, like dark blue, this type of blue, black, white. I'm a winter, so I didn't realize that this color actually doesn't look that great on me. And when I tried it on, I could really see that it didn't look that great on me. So if I make it again, I would love to make it maybe in a navy or a black, or like some kind of like a dark color that's best suits me. Because, or a bright color that best suits me, like even like a magenta pink would be beautiful, I think, on me. But I didn't know, of course, at the time. But let me tell you, I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna donate it. I'm just going to have to add my label here, which I haven't ordered in my new name, you know, Dari Hernandez Studio. So once I order my labels, I'm going to go ahead and put one on here and then I'm just going to donate it because I don't want it to go to waste. I mean, I took my time on this. It does look good. It looks nice. It just doesn't fit me like I want it to fit me. So don't worry. I'm not going to waste the fabric and I'm definitely not throwing it into the dump. But anyway, that's all I have for my spring makes. I think that's quite a bit for the amount of time I had, and I'm actually ready to move on. I actually, if you saw the sewing plans video that I had for spring, I had quite a few items on there, but I think I made the ones that I said were like my top 5 or 4. So I made the top top ones on my list, but I do have another one that I'm gonna be making soon. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself to get that one done because honestly, I'm ready to move on to spring. So I just thought I'd share that with you. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you see here, definitely give me a thumbs up and follow for more. I would love to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.